Hello there, real estate superstars. This is Alex Sinek. I want to have a conversation with you regarding your career, your business, and what I really want to do is to help you to take your business to the next level, or if you're just starting out, to begin your business. Now, for you to really truly understand on how I can help you and why I can help you, we need to go back into my background a little bit. I was born in Hungary, and October 31st, I emigrated to Canada. Now, when I emigrated to Canada, October 31st, and you all know what is October 31st. October 31st is Halloween. Well, there is no Halloween in Hungary. So it was interesting. We arrived in Canada. We arrived actually in Toronto. We had some friends who were Hungarian friends, and they were, teaching us some English, and the English they taught us was, trick or treat, give me something good to eat. And we spoke no other English. We didn't even know how to say hello. And it was really interesting because, they said to us, we're going to go out tonight and we're going to put on these masks. And what we're going to do is we're going to knock on doors and we're going to use that script and we're going to get some candy. And I thought, this is the coolest thing. What a great country to be in. We're going to get free food the first day we arrive. So my brother and I put on our little mask. We got these big bags, and we went out on the street and knocked on the first door. And obviously, we didn't speak English, so our language was a little bit, with a heavy accent. So we went, trick or treat, give me something good to eat. And as we said that, the lady threw some candy in the bag. Went to the next door, same thing. All we did is say, trick or treat, give me something good to eat. And people gave us candy. Now, it was really, really cool. We got home about 10:30 that night, and we had this big bag of candy. And me and my brother were like, just elated. We were excited. We were like, wow, what an incredible place. We come to this country and we get all of this candy. We get free food. They told us there was gold in the Western world. So we figured as kids, we found gold on the street. Anyways, so, we were really excited about that. And the next night, around 5 o'clock, my brother and I decided to get dressed again. We put on our little mask, we got our bag, and we went out on the street. Now, what's interesting about it is that we went out and we didn't see anybody else. So I looked at my brother and I said, hey, we got here before the competition got here. Well, went to the first door. We knocked on the door. Lady opened the door and we did our script. We went, trick or treat, give me something good to eat. And the lady started talking. She spoke obviously English, and we didn't understand English. We could not understand a word she was saying. All we knew was trick or treat, give me something good to eat. So we just repeated the question. Trick or treat, give me something good to eat. Lady's still talking away. I look at my brother, I said to him in Hungarian, I said, I don't know what's wrong with her, but she's not giving us candy. So we just repeated our script again. Trick or treat, give me something good to eat. We figured we just keep persisting until we got the candy. Well, she finally gave up, went to the kitchen, got some candy, threw it in our bag, and we left. Went to the next door. We knocked on the next door. A man opened the door. We looked at him. He looked at us. He had this kind of a weird look on his face. And we went, trick or treat, give me something good to eat. And the man started talking. And he looked angry. And he's like, ah, 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 ah. He's yakking away. And I look at my brother and I'm going, boy, he looks mad. And we repeated the script again. Trick or treat, give me something good to eat. So he looked really, really angry. And he slammed the door in our face. Well, we turned around and walked away. And I looked at my brother and I said, you know what? It's interesting. They were much nicer yesterday. I don't know what their problem is. So we continued on this little quest, and we're out there for about an hour, and we knocked on a lot of doors, and we got a few pieces of candy, but we got a lot less candy. And I said to my brother, this is a lot tougher than we thought. I don't know what the problem is, but we figured after an hour of trying, we went home. We did go home with some candy. I just want you to understand that, that some people actually gave us some candy. So when we got back into the house, our friends were laughing. They said, stupid immigrants, you guys don't know nothing. And I go, wait a minute, you didn't explain anything to us. And that's when they explained to us that Halloween is once a year. So why do I tell you that story? The reason I tell you that story is because I learned 3 very, very important lessons that day, very valuable lessons that helped me in my life, in my career, in all the businesses and things that I got involved in, and especially in real estate. So if you take some good notes, write these down. The 3 lessons were, number 1, what we learned is this: if you persist, some people will respond positively. If you persist, some people will respond positively. See, we didn't give up. We just kept going from door to door, and some people gave us candy and some people didn't. So some people responded positively. The second lesson we learned was this: if you don't let people talk you out of your dream, you can succeed. In our case, they tried to talk us out of our dream of getting more candy, but we didn't speak English. So we couldn't hear them, we couldn't understand them, we couldn't listen to them. You know, the problem in real estate is a lot of times other people will tell you, you can't do it, you're the wrong color, wrong height, you're the wrong sex, you don't have enough education. They'll start saying things to you to try to talk you out of the business. They'll say to you, oh, the market is not that good. Or if you go out and get a listing when you're brand new, they say to you, oh, you can't do that. I remember starting in real estate, and what happened was there was a lot of people that tried to talk me out of it, including my own family. They tried to tell me not to get into the business. They said, I will never make it. I'll never succeed. But you know what? I didn't listen to them. Just the way I didn't listen to those people that told me that, you know, they're not going to give us candy because I didn't understand them. I shut people out that try to talk me out of what I want to accomplish in life. So if you make that as a habit for yourself, is to focus on what you want, you know, not let people talk you out of your dream, guess what? You can succeed. There's the third lesson we learned, which is a very valuable lesson, which I've been teaching to realtors for over 30 years. I've been in real estate now for 32 years, and I'll talk about my career. But what's interesting is I've been teaching this to realtors all along. And the third lesson we learned is the right script, even on the wrong day, it works. You say to yourself, really? Real estate has its own language. If you're a mortgage broker, it has its own language. Everything has its own language. So you need to learn the scripts, become really proficient at it, got to get out there, don't give up, don't listen to anybody, and you can be a success. See, there's a right way and there's a wrong way to do the business. And I know absolutely without a shadow of doubt that you can succeed. And you know how I know that? Because I have done it myself. If I can do it, you can do it. Good luck in your career.